As you know, YuMe is one of our friends and one of our sponsors today, and as a representative to tell you a little bit about the company is Mr. Gian Lombardi. So take it away, and thank you very much. Everybody sit down, please.
All right, well, thanks for having me, folks. I've got all of 10 minutes, and I understand there's television as part of the programming here, so I wanted to spend some time talking to this audience in particular about connected TV, what it is, what the numbers behind it look like, what YuMe's approach to providing solutions in the connected TV environment look like. So, what exactly is connected TV? Well, the way we're defining it, it's essentially any television that is connected to the internet. And that can happen a myriad of ways. That can happen through a game console like a PS3 or an Xbox. It can happen through one of the newer Blu-ray players. It can happen through a very specific smart TV box like Apple TV or Roku. And then increasingly, it can happen directly through the TV itself, where that capability is built into the set by the OEM. So really, anytime you're accessing the internet through your television as the screen, we're considering that connected TV. What's really interesting is a growing consumer trend. It's really not so much about the screen. It is and it isn't. What we've found is that audiences are consuming video content across an increasingly wide array of devices. Now, they'll always gravitate towards the best screen available. So in the living room, they're not going to watch it on their phone. They're going to watch it on their 52-inch flat screen. But if they're out in the bar with friends, they're still consuming video. It's just on the mobile device. In the office, it might be the PC. So if you look at sort of the growth trends in terms of usage, TV, obviously, massive penetration, right? More people have a TV than indoor plumbing. That's probably not changing anytime soon. The PC is increasingly a mass media platform for consuming video. 73% penetration, US households consuming video through their PCs. Mobile, not far behind it. About a third of the US population is consuming video on their mobile devices. And connected TV, although nascent, is actually growing very rapidly. It's a very high-quality screen experience. It will lend itself to growth over time, as we're seeing already. So what is YuMe's approach? YuMe, for those of you who might not know, is a video technology company. So we are founded by engineers. We're a Silicon Valley-based company, and we've developed a very robust platform to deliver video digitally across any screen to any digitally connected device. So the opportunity for the first time to take one ad, a 15, 30-second spot, and deliver it seamlessly to the PC, to a mobile device, or to a connected TV set. So what does connected TV really look like, and where is it all going? What have we learned so far? Well, it's really early innings, but you can tell it's going to be a great game. Once you introduce the digital capabilities to the TV set, a whole world of possibility opens up. But one of the big barriers, I think, to adoption from advertisers and marketers is, well, how many people are really there? What does the audience look like? Is it still too nascent to invest in? Let me take you through some numbers. About a third of all US households have at least one connected device in the house. So that's 34 million, pretty significant. People buy these devices. A lot of times people are buying connected TV sets. Some people don't even know that they can connect through the internet through these devices. So one thing to really keep a close eye on is, of those that are buying the sets, how many are actually activating and making the connection to their home network? This rate was about 30% as early as last December. It's now 46%. We think the killer app that's driving this adoption is really Netflix, the ability to stream a whole library of content on demand. People are activating their sets to access Netflix, maybe Hulu Plus, a few other killer apps. Once they're in the environment, they're seeing that there's a whole world of additional content available to them. So exciting to see this activation rate on the rise. So based on all of that, based on households that we know have a device and the activation rate, we're estimating, I'm having a little trouble here, that there are a total of 19 million active connected devices in the US, and we think this is a very conservative estimate. So in terms of growth, 57% more people have watched online video on their sets in 2010 than they did in 2009. So again, the trend is really up and to the right here in a big way. And then finally, looking forward, it's estimated 65% of all new TV sets will have the connected capability built in 2012. We've heard that Best Buy is selling new sets exclusively that have connected TVs. They're not selling any sets that don't. And I've also heard indications that Walmart might be leaning in that direction in 2012 as well. So the retailers are actively pushing connected TV as another reason to buy a new set. And that lends itself well to the audience that's available on the platform. Okay, so how do we get to the next level? And what's really going on with connected TV? YuMe as a company has really already started working with key partners and through the IAB to establish standards in the connected TV space. We think standards are key to something this nascent so that there's a certain ease of participating. That will in turn lead to scale. That standardization and scale ultimately leads to the ability to target. So some interesting things on the horizon. We also believe that advertisers willing to commit to this space early on can really gain some key learnings and can benefit ahead of the competition. So there's a number of different ad presences available within the connected TV environment. On one level, within the TV set, connected TV main pages, the hub pages, there's opportunities for first impression ads. So in this example, in the yellow box is an opportunity for an advertiser to have a brand presence on the main page, that first impression that a user sees, and to have that ad click through to an app that might live in the connected TV environment, or directly through to a video ad. So an interesting first impression opportunity there. Additionally, inside of the apps themselves, where viewers are going for content, there's an opportunity to insert TV commercials. What we might call pre-roll in the online world is really a commercial in the connected TV environment. That is an increasingly large opportunity, and what's interesting there is you've got the user's attention. It's not the fifth spot in the third pod. It is the first spot in the first pod, and you can't skip it. So you've got a very high attention level for that particular placement. Another approach YuMe is taking is really partnering with the content providers who are making a lot of their video content and libraries available inside of applications within the connected TV environment. So there's partnerships to be had with the set manufacturers as well as the content providers themselves, and inventory available across both. All right, so this is where the pitch gets really hard. So what is YuMe's recipe for success? YuMe as a company has been committed to this space since 2005. The first product we introduced was sort of an early version of a Roku box. And our founders actually licensed Bollywood movies as the seed content to launch this set-top box. They quickly pivoted away to the web because that was where the audience was and that was where the demand was. But they've stayed focused on smart delivery of advertising into these digital environments, and particularly connected TV being a big part of that. So we've already got a number of substantial recognized partners in the connected TV space, and a lot of these are really innovators across a complex ecosystem. We're able to provide a level of reach and scale in this environment that any one single provider might not be able to in isolation through aggregation. So it's really the ability to leverage a lot of our publisher partnerships. What's interesting is that many of the publishers we're working with online and in the mobile space are quickly porting their applications into the connected TV environment. So a lot of our pre-existing partnerships lend themselves well to growing that inventory. And then finally, we are a very customer-centric organization. So we enjoy taking on new challenges. We enjoy establishing and maintaining a reputation as an organization that's very responsive to our customers' needs and to making what might be complex simple and easy to execute. So where do we go from here? Nowhere but up in terms of connected TV. We're actively looking for brands and partners to build and grow with us and really to help realize the potential in connected TV. So myself and my colleague, Christy Hartbarger, are here and available to talk to you more about how we might be able to partner. So thank you very much.
A question now? Yes, hold on.
Hi, Michael
Hey.
Port from the field. So if I'm connecting to the internet through my Wii or through my connected TV, do it with the front page is you?
Well, no, the front page
No.
is going to be different depending on the device you access, right? So what we have done for a number of the hardware manufacturers is partnered to provide advertising in that main page. So more to come on that. You'll see some pretty big announcements shortly from YuMe in terms of who the specific partners are. I mean, the one I can tell you about right now that's very public is Roku. So we have a partnership with Roku. Inside of the Roku environment, YuMe is selling and serving ads.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
Thank
we
you.
appreciate it, and thank you for your support. And everyone stick to it, because we're going to have one more session with Jordan Levin, and then comes the part you've been waiting for, the cocktails.